Some of us are cast bars with beautiful rippled surfaces from natural cooling. Others are minted with perfectly smooth coin-like finish. That's why we look so different. And we're both pretty proud of our looks. Hi, I'm a shiny gold ingot. They heat me to a blazing 1064 degrees Celsius until I flow like liquid sunlight. That's why I can be poured into my perfect bar shape. Molds are preheated and coated with graphite powder like a non-stick pan. That's why I slide out easily and get this gorgeous natural texture without cracking. Modern bars are cast in vacuum chambers to suck out every bubble and stop oxidation. That's why I'm mirror smooth and completely perfect. When I cool down, I shrink 1 to 2%. So they make the mold a tiny bit bigger, so I end up the right weight, whether it's 1 ounce, 1 kilo, or 400 ounce. I must cool slowly inside the mold for hours. That's why I don't get pits, cracks, or dull spots. Slow cooling keeps me shiny and strong. After cooling, they drill a tiny piece from me and test it with fire assay or X-ray. That's why every single bar is guaranteed pure before leaving the refinery. They stamp me with the refinery logo, serial number, exact weight, purity 99, and year. That's why I become real money you can buy and sell worldwide. The biggest ones are 400-ounce good delivery bars. They follow strict LBMA rules on size, shape, and purity. That's why banks and big investors trust me. Once I'm refined, the whole melt-to-finish bar process takes just a few hours. That's why liquid gold becomes these million-dollar shiny ingots so quickly. Drop one tiny drop of water in my mold and boom! I explode like popcorn. That's why they flame dry every mold like it's going into a dragon's mouth. I'm smaller than a smartphone but weigh as much as a full bag of sugar. Pick me up and everyone goes, "This can't be real." That's why jaws always drop. Every hand-poured bar is totally unique, like a snowflake with wavy flow lines. Collectors treat us like limited edition art. After cooling, they gently hammer me. It's called peening. $1 Million Gold gets a stress relief tap-tap session so I don't crack later. Real me is too small and heavy for movies, so they use painted lead or foam. The shiny bricks actors toss? 99% fake. The giant 400-ounce bars must have rounded corners by international rule. Nobody wants to slice their hand on $20 million worth of gold. Ouch! Safety first with rounded corners. In small refineries, they used to carry scrap gold in ordinary 5-gallon buckets, like grocery shopping, except each bucket is worth more than a luxury car. Borax flux creates bright, rainbow glassy slag that looks like weird candy. They scoop it off laughing, then throw it away as hazardous waste. Pure bars ring with a beautiful bell tone when tapped. Impure ones just thud. Old school refiners still use the ear test. Right after casting, I grow a dull oxide skin, like a temporary tan. They dip me in acid pickle and poof, perfect mirror shine appears. And that concludes our look at gold ingots' unique facts. I hope you enjoyed learning about them as much as I did. From why my mold is non-stick to $1 Million Bucket Brigade.